So remember when I told you that Elvis was the first famous person that took an injection on live television? He took the polio vaccine and he did it on Bill Gates' first birthday. He took it on October 28th, 1956. Okay, folks, listen, there's going to be a short video, so pay close attention. And Bill Gates was born October 28th, 1955. And like I told you, Elvis took the injection in 1956 on October 28th, the needle. And this year, Bill Gates is still 66 years old until October 28th. And I'll tell you why the 66 is important in a moment. And Bill Gates was born in Seattle, Washington, where the Space Needle is. And like I've shown you 100 times, that Elvis was the first famous person that had anything to do with the Space Needle. He made a movie called It Happened at the World's Fair. It was filmed in and around the Space Needle. As soon as the Space Needle opened back in 1962, the film didn't come out till 63. But anyway, you notice that Elvis's name is knocking down the Space Needle. Okay, and look what it says up here. Elvis swinging higher than the Space Needle. And we all know that Bill Gates is all about the needle, right? And he was born in Seattle, Washington, like I just said. And he was born on October 28th, 1955, and he's 66 years old this year, all the way up until October 28th. And I told you Elvis took the injection on October 28th, 1956, when Bill Gates was 1 year old. And the reason that 66 is so important is because the word twin equals 66. And that's why Bill Gates this year is 66, all the way, past my prediction dates. I told you I have 2 predictions, okay? If you've been watching my videos, you know what I'm talking about. The 66 equals twin. And the twin is very important because Elvis's identical twin died at birth. His identical twin was stillborn. You see, it says he was stillborn. His identical twin died at birth. And from the day that Elvis and his identical twin who died, their birth date, the day he was born, and the day the identical twin died, to 9/11, 2001, the day the Twin Towers fell, is 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. Okay, first of all, I'm telling you that Trump is going to get his head wound on the date 8/4, which is Obama's birthday. 8/4, and that's the day Trump gets his head wound. Okay, but now pay attention. The 66 is what's important. Remember, I told you Bill Gates is still 66 years old today, this year until October 28th. And the 66 equals the word twin. Remember? Twin equals 66, okay? Just like I showed you earlier. And so you got to ask yourself, what is the chance of that? That it, on the day of 9/11, the towers fell, it's exactly these numbers. And look, it's even 800 months and 4 days. You can make this equation into 800 months, 4 days. Again, the 8/4 with 2 zeros. The zeros are crowns. All right. And remember, I'm telling you that the next 9/11 is going to be the 6/11 in Seattle. Okay? If you've been watching my videos, you know what I'm talking about. And when twins, they sit in the womb, they sit like a 69 position, like a circle, the 6 and the 9, right? And that's why the upside down 9/11 is the 6/11, okay? And look, 9 times 11 is 99, 6 times 11 is 66, you see? It's the same numbers, just turned upside down. And look, if you add those up, 99 is 66, it's 165. And why is that important? Because the 165th day of the year is June 14th. And why is this important? the 165 being June 14th. Because that's Trump's birthday, June 14th. And I told you Trump is the replacement twin uh, for the twin that died, the identical twin that died at birth, Elvis's identical twin. All right? Everything connects to each other. Do you not understand? Now watch how I connect the 99 and 66 right here to Elvis and the Space Needle. And I've shown this 100 times that the Space Needle in Seattle opened on April 21st, 1962. And April 21st is the Queen's birthday. And look, it's 1962, right? So now I'm going to go from Elvis's birthday, the day he was born in 1935, to the very day that the Space Needle opened in 1962 on April 21st. Let's see how many days are in between. You have got to be kidding me. Look at that. 9966. I mean, do you understand what I'm showing you? It's exactly what I just showed you here. 9 times 11, 911, 611, 9966. And I told you the next 911 is going to be on 611. Now I'm going to connect Elvis to a couple of 666s. Watch. So when Elvis took the injection on Bill Gates' first birthday, like I said, it was October 28, 1956, the day Bill Gates turned 1 year old. And why did Elvis take it on October 28th? What's important about that day? Because like I've explained many, many times, that if you go from the first of the year, if you go forward 666 days, it lands on October 28th, which is Bill Gates' birthday. And Elvis took it the next year in 1956. And there's a reason for that. But right now, the point I'm trying to make is because October 28th is the 666th day. And if you can't figure it out, pay attention. 1 year is 365 days. October 28th is the 301st day of the year. So 365 plus 301 is 666. Okay, that's how you figure it out. And here's a 666 also, because this year when Seattle gets struck, 6/11/2022 is 6 times 11 is 66, plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6, see? 222. So you have 666 even in the date of when it's going to get struck. So now I'm going to connect 9/11 to a 666. Watch this. So remember I told you that it's 66 years, which is twin equals 66 from Elvis's birthday, the day the twins were born. One of them died, to the Twin Towers falling, is 66 years, right? 8 months, 4 days. Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4, which is Obama's birthday. All right. Anyway, so twin equals 66. And remember when I showed you from the first of the month, if you go forward 666 days, it lands on October 28th, the Bill Gates' birthday, and the day Elvis took the injection in October 28th, 1956. But it's 666 days, right? And let's look at the devil in the details, and you'll see why this is so important. So anytime, first of all, let me just tell you, anytime you add up to any dates you choose, that's 666 days in between, you will always get this same equation here. You see this? This is the percentage of how much days are in between. So it's 182.47%. 182.47. 18247. Watch and see. You're gonna be amazed. Watch this. So 666 is 182.47. So remember, 666 days was 182.47. 18247, the percentage. The devil's in the details. I'm trying to explain. So, from Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, to the same year, to the date 9/11, okay? In the same year that Elvis is born, from January 8th to September 11th. And remember, 666 equals 18247. So January 8th, Elvis is born, 1/8. And how many days are in between? You see that? 247. 18247. And that's how many days are in between January 8th and September 11th, you see? 18247, which connects to the 666. Because I told you it's 18247, the percentage. All the time, every time you hit 666 days, it'll always be 182.47, 18247. And interestingly enough, October 28th has the numbers 128 in it. It's got a 0 in the middle, but October's the 10th month, 1028. It's almost got the same numbers. Like I said, I hope you're grasping what I'm showing you. So from Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, if you go forward to the date 9/11 in the same year, is 247 days. He's born 18247. That's the 666 number that I just showed you. 18247. And remember, the September 11th is the day the Twin Towers fell, right? And also, I'm telling you that Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4, right? Obama's birthday. Trump gets the head wound. And September 11th is the day the Twin Towers fell, right? And look, you see the number? 67.67 is the percentage. The devil is in the details. And why is that important, the 67.67? Because the identical twins, Jesse and Elvis, that's what they equal. 67 and 67. Their names. You see what I'm saying? It's all about the twins, folks. Wake up. This is about to happen right before your eyes. And remember, I told you that Trump was born June 14th. And June 14th is the 165th day, right? And how many days remain? 200. So the backwards birthday, the backwards date of June 14th would be the 200th day. Let's see what the 200th day of the year is. So July 19th is the 200th day of the year. So that means June 14th, Trump's birthday, the 165th day of the year, the backwards date is July 19th. So June 14th and July 19th. So let's see what June 14th equals. Look at this. June 14th has the 182, which is, that's what the 666 was, 182.47. The main three numbers was 182 for 666. And look, it's got the 247 for how many days in between Elvis's birthday and 9/11. You see that? And that's Trump's birthday, June 14th. And the backwards of June 14th is July 19th. Let's see what July 19th equals. Let's see what July 19th equals. You have got to be kidding me. So July 19th has the exact same numbers. And not only does it have the exact same numbers here, but it's got the same numbers backwards too. You see? June 14th has the exact same numbers. And by the way, every backwards date of any date you pick, none of them match being the same numbers. Only June 14th and July 19th were the only two ones that matched its backwards date. Can you believe this? That's how special this day is, you see? And you know, from Elvis's birthday to Trump's backwards birthday, July 19th, I told you it's either June 14th or July 19th, to his backwards birthday, it's 6 months, 11 days, or 6 months and 12 days if you include that day. Look, it's the 611 number. And you know Trump, he was born in 1946. 1946 equals 222. You see, and we're in the year 222, and I told you Elvis turned 87 this year, and Trump's going to get his head wound on 84. You see? You see these numbers? In 1946, in the year 19, in the all of 1900s, there's only two dates that equal 222, and that's 1946 and 1998. And you know, I told you that Trump is the replacement for Elvis's identical twin. This is Elvis's identical twin's full name, Jesse Garone Presley. This is what is on his gravestone. Okay, that's how it's spelled. And what does this equal? You see that? Exact same numbers, 222-87309. You see that? As same as 1946 when Trump was born. You see? 1946, 222-87309. And I told you that Elvis is born on 1/8 and Seattle's going to get struck on 6/11. If you add that up, it's 7/19, you see? And that's Trump's backwards birthday, July 19th. 6/14 is July 19th, the backwards, you know. And I told you there's 6 months, 11 days in between those two dates of 1/8 and 7/19. There's 6 months, 11 days in between. So it matches perfectly. And remember, I told you when I showed you this before, the beasts of Revelation are Donald John Trump, Elvis Aaron Presley. And I told you what it equaled, you see? 666. Like I said, you can believe in all these coincidences that I'm showing you, or you can believe that this is supernatural and it's all going to manifest very soon. Oh, one last thing. I forgot to mention this. So remember, June 14th equals the exact same as its backwards date of July 19th, okay? And take a look at this. Look at the top row right here. 182-196. Now pay attention. Elvis was born in the first month. Trump was born in the 6th month. So there's your 1 and 6, right? And what's in between? 82-19. And why is that important, 82-19? Because Seattle equals 82-19. You see that? These are the most important numbers right here. The first row, because this is the forward numbers, this is the backward. 82-19, you see? And I told you that Elvis died on August 16th, 1977. And if you go to June 11th, the very next time June 11th comes around after Elvis died, look at this. 82.19%. You see? That's the Seattle number that I just showed you, 82-19. Do you understand? And it's from his death date to the next time June 11th comes around. And I told you that's when it's that Seattle's going to be struck on 6/11. Look, folks, I can show you 100 more examples. I just got to end it. You know, look, like I'm saying, Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's the 42nd state. Seattle's in King County. And Elvis was known as the King. Do you understand? I have hours and hours of information that I could show you. Anyway, you know my two predictions. I told you Elvis Seattle event is June 11th, which is the 162nd day of the year. Trump gets his head wound on August 4th, which is the 216th day of the year, which is Obama's birthday. Trump gets the head wound. And look, you see it matches perfectly to the day they're born, the twins. 1818 equals 216. And if you say the date backwards, it's 8181. It's 162. Okay? Like I said, this is supernatural. Do you not understand? How is this possible? All of this. Okay? So don't mix up my predictions. Seattle Elvis, June 11th. Trump head wound, August 4th, on Obama's birthday. End of video.